Hello, I'm going to do a Capricorn bonus reading. I felt like kind of doing a afternoon tea type of bonus reading today. I don't know, the idea just came to my mind, so I thought I'd go with it. All right, so we're going to pull an animal oracle for an overall energy, and then we'll get some tarot, see what's going on. I like this one. Oh, look at this one, horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. All right, let's get some tarot. Ten of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Pentacles. The Chariot. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles for overall energy. That is someone who is patient. Setting down roots, because for some reason his throne is catching my eye where it's the roots coming out of the ground and becoming more stable, something to rely on. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who is patient, he's dependable, he's loyal, good at business. Maybe it's financial freedom, because this pentacle at the top was really drawing my eye too. And then I saw that with it being right next to the horse spirit, it could be that financial freedom is yours. We have the Ten of Cups. Then we have the Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like for some reason I'm like focusing on these Three of Cups, but yet I saw this tree with the pears behind it. So I feel like the tree is very fruitful, but it's behind the person, and it's like the person is focusing on these Three of Cups. So I feel like maybe you're focusing on the wrong things. Like maybe you're focusing on the three spilt cups, but yet behind you there's the Two of Cups, and the tree is very fruitful. There's a lot of fruit on it. There's a lot of like plenty and abundance, right? Abundance. I feel that maybe you're... Sometimes if we're always searching for something, we're not seeing what's right in front of us. And sometimes it's just that slight adjustment that makes a lot of changes. And for some reason, when I saw the Six of Pentacles, I was thinking of business, and it's like you have to spend money to make money. And then it was also reminding me of the times that when I was very... You know, when I'm generous to someone else, even if I'm struggling, and say I give that extra tip, or I help someone else out, that comes back to me like tenfold. Like it's happened every time, and it's a good feeling to be able to help someone out, even though sometimes, you know, you worry, okay, how am I going to get through this? But it's like I don't need to worry about that, and then it comes back to me. I feel like for some of you, there might be a new business. I keep getting this in my mind, is that there might be a new business, a new career, a new job, something like that, that you've been wanting to start, but you've been holding back on it. But I feel like there's this back and forth of the Ace of Wands is the new beginning, and then we have the Page of Swords as something has been delayed. So I feel like it might be that push and pull, and maybe that's what maybe you're talking yourself out of doing something or making some big changes. And it could have to do with finances, that, you know, that maybe you were worried about that. But as I've said before, it's like trying to take control of the situation and looking at those things. What can I change to help myself? Whether, you know, whatever situation it is. And it could be like starting a budget and being able to see where things are going and what's happening, and being able to feel more like you're in control of something. I just feel like there might be this back and forth for you between wanting to do something, but then it's almost like you're talking yourself out of it. All right, so I saw this card, which is the Seven of Cups, and I feel like don't limit yourself. The possibilities are limitless, right? If it's not one way to achieve your dreams, it could achieve your Ten of Cups. It could be another way, right? It doesn't have to be one particular way. Sometimes it's like there's the end destination, but if you ask a bunch of different people, how do you get there? They'll probably say different paths, right? Different routes. You know, this is how they got there, or this is how this person got there, or this is how that person achieved. And it's like you have to find your own path. And just because maybe it's not like somebody else's doesn't mean that it's not going to work. But if you feel that this is your Ten of Cups that is right for you, then to not limit yourself to only focusing on the Three of Cups. Sometimes we just don't realize, I feel like it's you don't realize what's around you. Hermit, looking within, shining that light on your path, right? It's your path. It's your journey. I feel like a lot of times people compare themselves with other people and they say, well, so-and-so did it this way, and so I have to follow that person's path. You could follow that person's path for a little bit, but then I feel like you have to, you know, also find your own way and be true to yourself. Moon. I feel like it's kind of, maybe you're putting restrictions on yourself, and then the chain is broken there, and setting yourself free from something. And not holding yourself back. We have that, I'm noticing that it's like the moon is here, and then through the window's all broken and torn apart, but there's the clouds and it looks like the sun's coming out over the horizon. Or it could just be the moon shining. But for me, I'm feeling like the sun is coming up, and I feel like sometimes like we have to stay in that positive energy. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Sometimes it's hard to stay in that. Sometimes we get stuck focusing on the three spilt cups there. Yeah. Five of Cups. Again. I feel like it's time to let something go. It's time to let something go. And a goal that you want to reach. I feel like that's kind of the goal. I feel is the King of Pentacles. I feel like whatever that goal is that you want to do, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who is patient, and he knows that there's a lot of ups and downs. Eight of Cups. There's some things that you need to walk away from or let go of, right? And that could be just your own. I just feel like it's almost like you're fighting against yourself. Sometimes we get in our own way, and it's almost like these wands, like having to stand up for yourself. But it's like it may be your own thinking. Sometimes that gets in the way, and I feel like that may be something to look at. I just feel like there's some opportunities coming in that I feel like I don't want you to miss those. And I want you to be able to see those. And freedom is yours. Not feeling confined that you have to fit into somebody else's mold. That you make your own mold. You make your own path. You make your own direction. And when you feel confident in what it is that you're doing, things just start to fall into place. When you're able to be more like yourself. You have to believe in yourself that you can make things happen, because if you don't believe, then who else is, how is anyone else supposed to believe? There can be other, like, I'm not saying that people don't support you or believe in you, but it's like you have to have that yourself. You have to believe in yourself. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do at times when we're feeling weak, right? When we're feeling like we're in this Five of Cups energy, when we're feeling like that, we're in that energy, we're feeling, you know, we're kind of feeling low, and we're feeling like we're working against ourselves. But we have to find that way to pick ourselves up, to dump out these 3 cups and start focusing on the 2 cups and seeing what are those things that I can do, and taking those actions to make things happen. All right, so let's close out with a fortune reading card. Proposal, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. That's perfect, right? This could have to do with relationships, right? Picking yourself up after a relationship and focusing on your positive relationships. But also, as I was saying in the beginning, as I felt that there's some kind of business opportunity. And now we just had confirmation again with this card, saying that there's a business opportunity here. And that's what I was feeling with the King of Pentacles. And to not say no. Sometimes our knee-jerk reaction is when we're in this Five of Cups, it's like, no, it's not going to work, it's not for me. And we start going into the negative. But I feel like if you start to do that, try to catch yourself. And then just take a step back. And then sort through that, you know, kind of get through that negative thinking, and then start focusing on the 2 cups here. Start focusing on the positive and see, okay, yeah, I can make this happen, because I feel like it's very fruitful, right? I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in that you're not even realizing, but you have to give it that opportunity, that anything is possible. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.